And right now we are back taking your questions about the HOPE program and Guilford County's version of the HOPE program too, of helping you with rent and utility assistance. The first question that we had come in is, how many people have both of you helped?
Sure, I can start. So we have awarded $373 million to 124,496 people since May.
Ooh, that's a lot of money. What about in Guilford County?
In Guilford County, we've awarded almost $9 million to about 7,000 applicants, and we are receiving about 100 applications a day.
So of those 100 applications, about how many end up being valid?
Most of them, actually. Occasionally we'll have some duplicates, but most of the applications end up being valid. People need help and they qualify for the program.
We have someone who says that they tried to apply for the HOPE program, but it's taken 4 months for them to get help. Sounds like they need to give you guys a call.
They do, yeah. They should call and see what's going on. Since we're able to pay generally in 20 days, if someone's been waiting that long, then there must be something that's missing in the paperwork.
Same thing, there's some landlords who are writing in saying that their tenants have applied, but they haven't gotten the money. What do they do?
They should call our call center, and our call center can look up the application and see what's needed. Sometimes the W-9 didn't come through or the signature is missing.
We talked about the income for a family of 4. Someone wants to know, for a single person, what is it?
The AMI for a single person in Guilford County, and remember the HOPE program is a lot of different counties. So in Guilford, 37,000, approximately 37,000.
Now, is that based on what they made last year? Because if they're out of work, obviously they're not making that much.
Correct. There's a couple different ways we can calculate it. So again, if someone has a specific question about their income, if they will call our call center, the 336-641-3000, we'll be happy to talk them through annual income versus monthly income and where they fall on the scale.
So both your programs are for renters. Is there help out there if you own a house?
So there will be. The North Carolina Housing Finance Agency is standing up a program for homeowners that is similar in nature to these programs, but more to come on that. You can go to their website at nchfa.com and sign up for updates so that they will let you know when that program is open.
Do people have to pay back this money that you give them to help?
No.
No, they don't.
And also remember, for folks who are homeowners, they may be eligible for some help with utilities.
So they could apply for the utilities through your actual program?
Through Guilford County, yes.
And what type of help is out there? How much do you cover?
It just varies on what the need is, what the bills are. Bills have to have been current as of March the 13th, 2020. So we'll just look at what the need is for their utility bills, if there is rent involved, and cover as much as they're eligible for.
What is the biggest misconception you've heard about your programs?
I think for the HOPE program, people assume that they don't qualify because they've never asked for federal assistance before, or they've never been in this position before. They assume that it's not for them. And with that 80% area median income being the limit, and typically federal programs are targeted to 30% or 60% AMI, I think most folks don't think of themselves as being eligible for these programs, but most folks are, right? That is a pretty high income level to still be eligible for this program and for Sharon's program as well.
I would agree. I think most people think that it will be more trouble than it's worth, a lot of red tape, and it's really not. There are occasions that we don't have all of the documents that we need, and it may take a little longer, but as a general rule, folks move through both of these programs pretty quickly.
We have a landlord that says, I can't get my tenants to apply. Can I do it for them?
So for the HOPE program, there is so much information that only the tenant knows that the landlord cannot apply for the tenant. But we do have a process for the landlord to give us that tenant's name and information. They can put that on our website, or they can call our call center, give us the information, and then we will reach out to the tenant. And sometimes that does the trick because relationships are fairly strained right now. If you aren't paying your rent, you may not be picking up the phone from your landlord, but you may pick it up for us and we can walk you through the process.
What about
in
if
Guilford County, a landlord can apply in Guilford County on behalf of a household. We will need to get some information from the tenant, and they will have to submit a W-9, but landlords can apply on behalf of the tenant in the Guilford Cares program.
Well, you guys have already helped a lot of people. There's even more out there that still need help. So if you want any of this information, or you know someone who might find it useful, we're going to put it all up on our website. All you have to do is search for the 2 Wants to Know section in WFMYnews2.com.